What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Something. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over the Arturia Keylab Essential 49 and let you guys know what my initial impressions are and what I think about it. So basically, I got it right here. I haven't pulled it out the box yet. I was going to pull it out the box for you guys and, you know what I'm saying, let you know what I think. Make sure if you guys like this content, though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe with that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to find out. But let's go ahead and get right into this unboxing. Some, hit the key. So when you get the Arturia Keylab 49, it's going to be in a box like this. I know some of you guys may be asking, why would you get a keyboard that's 3-4 years old and use that as your MIDI controller? Well, I'm going to let you guys know some of the reasons why. I can't help but stress enough that they give you the Arturia Analog Labs 5 collection with this, and it's got over 6,000 presets, so that alone is a $200 software. So when you're thinking about getting a MIDI controller that's only $229, when you're getting a software that's $200 in there, you can't beat that, and it's got over 6,000 presets. It also comes with UVI Grand Piano, which is like a $50 piano. So that right alone, you've gotten more money in plugins than you are for your keyboard. And it also comes with Ableton Live Lite, which, you know, a lot of stuff, you know, initially comes with. A few things about the Keylab Essential. So it's got performance pads, it's got a DAW command center, it's got an intuitive browser, which is cool, is that you can control Analog Labs or like Arturia Pigments 3, which I just recently purchased, all for the actual keyboard. And I think that's dope that you can control all of Arturia's plugins with the MIDI controller. It's got a MIDI channel select. It's got performance controls, which, you know, obviously you can bend and modulate and all that stuff. It's got a quick chord play function to where you can turn on the chords, and when you just push one key down, it plays the whole chord for you, which is obviously another dope feature. And you can pick out the chords and everything that it is playing. It's got a 49 keyboard. It's got knobs and faders. You know, we all love the knobs and the faders. It's got a Kensington security slot, a MIDI out, a sustain pedal input, USB connectivity, and it's optional, so you can hook it up by itself and you can utilize it with just an AC power adapter. A big reason why I did get the 49 keyboard is because I was using this. And there's nothing wrong with one of these MPKs, you know, but I just want to learn how to play the piano a little better than what I do know how to play. So I figured might as well go ahead and get me a 49 key keyboard so I can play it a little better. So let's go ahead and open this up. As we open it up, boom, it's just got these little, you know, obviously the paper locks in there. So I'll go ahead and turn it around to you guys, and when you pull it out the box, it's going to look like this. So as you can see, I have not pulled it out yet. Boom. So let's go ahead and lift this up. The struggle is real sometimes. Boom. So here we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just pull off the foam. Be careful, obviously, because we don't want to break nothing. So with this keyboard, I did go with the white keyboard because I just wanted it to, you know, add some light into the studio area. You know, just make it, you know, look nice. So boom, it's going to have a nice little plastic layer on there to protect your keys, and it's going to also have the foam in here to protect your keys. So boom, just pull it out. It comes nice and packaged well. So my initial impression, I like the way it looks, you know, it doesn't look bad at all. It looks like what I wanted. The initial key push, they are semi-weighted keys, so they do give a little pushback on them. You can definitely still feel the plastic stickiness on the keys, so that's something I'm going to have to take off. What I did plan on doing for you guys was I was going to make this a two-part basically unboxing review, and I was going to play with it all day tomorrow and finish the review tomorrow night. I just wanted to basically kind of touch it and feel it and see and let you guys know what I thought. I think it's all right. The faders, you know, they don't feel like they are the most expensive faders, but they don't feel like the cheapest faders either. The cutoff's not bad. I kind of like how it's kind of got a rubbery plastic feel to it. I used to have a Kai MPK 49. I still have it. It's in a storage garage across the country. So I can't really use that one. So I wanted to get something that was a little different than that one. I don't think the pads are bad at all. I think the pads are actually better than the ones on that MPK 49. So, you know, it's not a bad pad at all, especially considering what you get with it. So when I come back tomorrow, I'm going to do a review, talking a little bit more about Analog Labs, and then kind of just go through a brief review of my thoughts of the piano. So we'll be back. Another thing that I do like about this keyboard is that you see it lights up for you. So it gives it a nice little visual effect for you when it's just sitting idle. And then it does light up as well when you do hit the pads. So when you tap a pad, you know, it's going to light up that color pad for you as well. So that's another pretty dope feature in this keyboard as well. All right, guys, so I'm back. It's the next day. It's been about 24 hours since I've had the keyboard. I kind of wanted to mess with it a little bit, you know, before I gave my impressions and gave you guys my thoughts on what I thought about it. So what I will say is that it definitely integrates well with Arturia software. So, you know, you get the Arturia Analog Lab V or 5 collection with the keyboard, which I can't stress enough. That's $200 software that they just throw in with the keyboard for you. It's got like 5,000, 6,000 presets. And I also have Pigments 3, and it integrates well with Pigments 3. So we're going to go ahead and hop into the software. One thing that I do want to show you guys, if you're a FL Studio user, you're going to have to come over here to your options, and then you're going to have to come to your MIDI settings. You're going to want to make your Arturia Keylab. You're going to want to make it, go to ports and make whatever port you want to. I just made it 0 because it was the first port. And then you're going to come down to the second instance, and you're going to come to Mackie Control Universal, and that's how it's going to basically open up all the controls so that you can control all the different stuff in Arturia, like the presets, and you can use all the faders and the knobs and stuff in the actual program. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here to this little cog with the plug for the plugin, and you're going to want to make the import 0 so that everything matches up. And so now once everything matches up, you'll see that, like, as I use this knob, so I have the keyboard right below me. I can't lift it up because I have it plugged in with everything, you know, but it is below me. As you push the knob or twist the knob in the middle, you'll see, like, if I push this CATCHAR button, it'll take me to like all the little instruments. So then I can scroll through all this stuff, and if I just tap on it, the little knob, it takes me right into the instrument. So I'm not using a mouse or nothing like that. I'm not using a laptop. I'm basically using the keyboard. And then if I push on one of these, you know, so, you know, I push down, basically it's going to load that sound up for me. And it's going to tell you that sound as well in the little screen on the keyboard. So, you know, I don't like that. I can just scroll down one. Boom. Now I'm at flutes. So, you know, you can just easily scroll through what you need. If you push that little CAR button, it'll take you back. If you push the little arrows left and right, it'll bring you to just types, which is tight because you can just go through everything from keys to synth leads to pianos. You can break everything down, and then you can use a little scroll knob to scroll to whatever instrument that you want to go to. You know, you can have it take you to banks. You can have it take you to styles. So as you can see here, I have pigments. So boom, I can just click on that, and it'll take me right to pigments. You know, you click on whatever it is that you want to use, and you're doing all of this with the actual keyboard versus having to use the mouse and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. It's a cool feature right there in itself. Obviously, you can have it set up to where it's recording, so you know you can record whatever it is that you want. So we'll just click on this Woody. Pigments is super resource heavy on my computer, so maybe we won't use that. We're gonna go ahead, boom, we hit that button again though, hit that CAT button, it takes us back to the menu. So then we can just come right back into here and we can find something else that we want to mess with. So, you know, let's go ahead, and I don't know what any of this stuff is yet because I haven't used any of it. Let's go ahead and click on this wind chime. So now if you want to record something in, all you have to do is push record. You see how it highlights the record button on FL Studio for you. Push play. push stop on the board, it's good to go. I mean, I know a lot of that's basic stuff that you can do on, you know, most boards, but then as you look, boom, it's all right there for you. So you know, you can't beat that. It's got pads. You know, it's got. Let's go ahead and go to something else real quick. Boom, click back on this. So let's go ahead and find something else. Let's find some evolving keys. I don't know what this is. It's got the mod wheel. So, you know, you can use the mod wheel in your pitch bend. So like, let's say I use this pitch. So, I mean, all that stuff works. You know what I'm saying? It all works. It's all nice. One thing else that's pretty cool is that when you sync up everything, you don't even have to do anything to sync it up except for follow the input path that I showed you. But now I want you guys to look at all the knobs. So I'm going to switch to something else. I'm just going to do it with the mouse real quick just because it's easy. That's what I'm used to doing. So let's go ahead and look at these broken lo-fi keys. So now if you look down at the bottom, you know, you have the knobs and the faders on your keyboard. As you look at that FM one, it just automatically moves. You don't have to do any work. You don't have to worry about it. I know you guys can't see the master one because my face is in the way. Again, you know, see the FX one go up and down? You know, you can just see all this stuff go. So, again, I can't stress enough that this keyboard is pretty legit, man. It's where it's at. Let's go to one more thing. Let's go ahead and let's just go to pianos. So there's a bunch of different pianos in this Analog V. This isn't necessarily a review for Analog V. Maybe I'll do that at a different time. But, you know, let's just go to one piano. Let's go to American Studio Piano. Again, I haven't used any of these sounds. I don't really know what any of this stuff is so far. But again, you know, I can change all this stuff to timbre. I can change it all with the mic, and then the knobs up at the top are ever going, so they're you know what I'm saying, they always keep going, they don't stop. You can change all that stuff at the top with all the little mixer knobs and then the faders. You can change the mic distance. I mean, it's just cool. Sorry about that one. I apologize. So again, you know, you have all kinds of control and you have all kinds of stuff at your hand. The keys feel good. It is good on the M1 MacBook. I definitely tried it out on that. So it does work for PC and it does work for the Big Sur operating system and the new M1 MacBooks. So, you know, it definitely gets my seal of approval. It's good for a beginner, intermediate. You know, even if you're a pro, you can use it. It's not a bad keyboard at all. Make sure if you guys like this content, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to find out. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Hit the key.